Here's a concept that we should think about. FIFA should require all football clubs to be owned by supporters, with a certain percentage should be required. A certain percentage of the club must be owned by local supporters. Here's the thing, folks. Here's the issue with capitalism, and how imperialism is involved, and how certain football clubs don't represent the communities they're in. Because, like, you have a club like Inter, right? Now, in the city of Milan, well, actually, both Inter and Milan. So, both Inter and Milan don't represent the communities they are in. Because here's why. Both of those clubs are owned by Zionists, okay? Suning is owned by the corporation that owns Inter. Suning is owned by a Zionist. I believe his name is like Stephen Shang, or it's like Shang Shidong, something like that. He's from China. That's who owns Inter. Paul Singer, who is a notorious Zionist from New York, owns Milan, okay? Now, one of the largest migrant groups in the city of Milan is Egyptians, which have suffered from Zionist war crimes and have had their sovereignty violated by the Zionist entity, okay? And I think that football clubs, this is why I support Real Madrid, to be honest with you guys. This is why I support Real Madrid. It's because they're owned by supporters, you know what I'm saying? And they're not owned by some kind of corporate entity or oligarchs or whatever. Like, you think about Juventus, they're owned by the Agnelli family, you know what I'm saying? What else do the Agnelli family own? The Economist magazine, which writes all kind of Zionist, imperialist, racist crap, you know? And who owns Roma? Who owns AS Roma? It is a guy by the name of Dan Friedkin, who is a petrol executive from the United States, from Houston, Texas, I believe, and who is also a Zionist, and an imperialist. You know what I'm saying? So, and Lazio, like, had Lazio not had such a racist fan base, if Lazio didn't have a racist fan base, then I could consider supporting them, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they have a racist fan base, so I can't support them, you know what I'm saying? That's why I support Napoli, although I have no connections to the town of Napoli, you know what I'm saying? If Inter, so, because you know how Inter split away from Milan? They were a protest club, and members of Milan created Inter because Milan wouldn't let international footballers from outside of Italy, and specifically in this case it was a Swiss footballer, play for Milan. And that's why Inter was formed, and Inter stands for Internazionale, right? Which means international in Italian. So had the club not been bought up by a Zionist, then I would be cool supporting them. It had the club not normalize the Zionist entity, then I'd be cool with them, you know what I'm saying? But once you violate the cultural and academic boycott, then you are a Zionist organization and I cannot support you. Simple as that. So that's why I support Real Madrid, and that is why I think FIFA should not only kick the Zionist entity out of football and all settler clubs affiliated with the Zionist entity out of football, but they should also require that all football clubs be owned by supporters. I think that would be a fair, democratic way to do things, and I think it would make things a lot more fair. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's just my opinion. And had Inter not violated the cultural and academic boycott of the Zionist entity and set up an academy on ethnically cleansed Palestinian land, had they not done that, then I'd be an Inter supporter. You know what I'm saying? Real Madrid actually is anti-Zionist, even though they do have to get rid of Marco Asensio, and I do have to write the letter to Florentino Perez. But, you know what I'm saying? I think that all football clubs should be owned by supporters. You know what I'm saying? Because that would prevent corruption. You know what I'm saying? That would prevent football clubs, which people would normally support, from collaborating in imperialism and war crimes. And I think that's something we have to move towards, is support our own football clubs, like what Real Madrid are doing. So that's just my opinion, though. You know what I'm saying? You can agree, disagree. That's just what I believe. So I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share, all that. And I'll be back later. Peace.